Welcome to TacoTooTurnt, where I play every game I own.
What's up, Coach?
Nice to meet you, MP. I'm Coach Ray Hopkins. Welcome to the team.
Hey, I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, have a seat.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. So look, the feelings are mutual. We're all happy to have you here, and we can't wait to see what you do on the next level.
Hey, that's what I want to hear. I'm ready to get to work.
Good. All right, look, MP, I love that energy, but we're here to help you maximize your potential. But your success, that's up to you, man. The harder you work, the farther you will go.
Yeah, speaking of that, I know it's planned for me to come off the bench initially, but, Coach, I want to be a starter.
You're hungry. I like that. But this is the NBA. Coaches want to win games, and rookies make mistakes.
I hear that, I do. But, for argument's sake, let's say I play a clean game. What do I have to do to be a starter after that?
Well, assuming you play a clean game, and it's pretty simple, but just be better than the guy ahead of you. And if you really deserve a start, it'll become apparent quickly.
Well, Coach, I think it may surprise you by how ready I actually am.
We'll see. Most rookies take at least a season to adjust, but maybe you're the exception. I hope you are, man.
Well, it is a special night for this young man, the home debut of MP. You know he's ready to show this fan base what he can do. Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForge. By Will Hardy here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Let's throw it over to Allie, who has a report on MP.
Well, tonight marks MP's debut coming off the bench to play in his first NBA game. There were some doubts and pushback as he maneuvered his way to the team that he wanted to be drafted by. But at the end of the day, MP said, I know I belong here. Now is my chance to show the world who I am. Guys?
Yeah, he's clearly bought in and ready to go. Thanks so much for that report. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Paul out there with Dunn. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then it's Jones. And it's Batum in at the 3. MP passes to Markkanen. Kicks it out to MP. From the top of the key. It's hauled in by Dunn. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. It's a 5-point game. Bounce pass from Paul. Jones finds Dunn. Back to Jones. Outside for Batum. 6 on the shot clock. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Clippers trail by 5. Trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. And the layup is good. There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter. To the inside. Stolen by Jones. Markkanen getting it done for the Utah Jazz. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Back right. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen from the Jazz so far, what's your take?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Filling the perimeter slots are Dunn and Leonard. Garrett Jones is out there with Brook Lopez, and it's Paul in at point. And here making his NBA debut tonight is MP, a native out of rural Vermont. And MP has had quite the path to get to the NBA.
Hey, what do they say? It's not where you came from. It's where you're headed. MP might hail from a state not known for producing basketball stars, but he's here now and has the right mentality from what I've seen.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks, guys. Well, one thing we're seeing with both teams in Los Angeles, managing the contract lengths of their aging veterans with an eye toward free agency in the next few summers. With Paul George leaving the Clippers, and for the Lakers, LeBron James perhaps eyeing the door here, not everyone is happy with the approach. They're sticking to it for now.
Taking that long view approach. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report. Offensive rebound. Rodriguez passes to Collier. The Jazz working the ball around now. A 3-ball. MP, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Done outside. Pass to Lopez. Outside Leonard. Jones finds Paul. A 3-pointer off the mark. Utah leading by 4. MP outside. Wide open look. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Rodriguez has got 4 this quarter. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Rodriguez in the post. Working on Collins. Misses in close. Clippers trail by 6 to the paint. And finished off by Collins.
Collins so active around the rim.
Pass to Kessler. George dishes to MP. Kessler a screen on Collins. And so it's Utah with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Thanks for joining us. Through the first half, there is still some work to do for the Los Angeles Clippers.
They look great on offense. The ball is flying around. Guys are getting open. It's enjoyable to watch.
Especially for those of us.
And now here's something that's always interesting. Let's see. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much. Here's Utah making a change here. Rodriguez is checked in. Jazz leading by 6. They've got MP. He's out there with Walker Kessler. Markkanen is out there with Keontae George. And it sends the ball in at the shooting guard. That's the group right now for Utah.
That's a smart shot. I love seeing MP take the 3 in that situation.
Kicks it out to Harden. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Harden's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Clippers. And in terms of efficiency, Greg, very little has changed with Kawhi Leonard.
In multiple years, he's been close to making the 50-40-90 club. A high-usage player who gets to his spots and also takes great care of the ball.
Now, I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
On the wing, MP. Kessler setting the pick for MP. And Utah again with the bucket.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Kicks it out to Cowan. Off target with his 3.
And they continue to control the play.
And MP throws it down.
Love the energy that MP plays with. His young legs let him get to the open floor and finish it.
Here's Leonard. Kicks it out to Harden. The 3 ball goes for James Harden.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Basket good. Kessler's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, inside, Kessler can just use his height to overcome the defense.
Zubac's the pass to Beal. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 5 here tonight. There's 49 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Beal against Rodriguez, and the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Bradley Beal. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
And a wide open look for MP. No good on the 3. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Los Angeles. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
And the whole floor is open for Beal. He has the mechanics to make a shot from just about anywhere.
The shot by Rodriguez, no good. Here's Leonard. Rebound, Utah. Here's George. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And at the close of the 3rd quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Jazz lead by 3. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th, filling the perimeter slots are Dunn and Leonard. Brook Lopez is out there with Jones, and it's Paul in at the 1. Dunn against Rodriguez. Leonard with the steal. There's the lob to the hoop. Taken away by Rodriguez. Markkanen kicks to Rodriguez. Nurkic setting the pick for MP. To the wing on the left. Takes the 3. This ball grabs the miss. LA's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Leonard, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And Leonard is such a tough cover. He's so good at baiting the D into foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Utah.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And also, they are working the opposition from the mid-range, continuing to fire away with confidence from there.
James Harden, he's checked in for the Clippers. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, you're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. Leonard against Markkanen. Pass to Harden. Now here's Jones. Jacks up a 3. Good defense by MP. Here's Collier. Rodriguez outside. Over Harden. Lopez rips down the rebound. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. No good there.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Markkanen a screen on Leonard. MP. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
Big moment. MP showing some savvy. What a bright future this young man has.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Zubac is checked in.
Not shying away from the spotlight. Beal wanting to be the guy to come up big for his team.
Kessler's setting the pick for MP. And get the 3. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Leonard. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead right there. MP using his athleticism. MP with the play.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
The drive by Beal. Collins fires, knocks down the 3.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Rodriguez feeling it out a bit. Here's Markkanen. No stopping that baby hook on the fly.
Well, they needed someone to step up there, and it's Markkanen who answers the call.
Now here's Beal. D right on him.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Rodriguez outside. Kessler the screen. No good from 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Off the glass.
And we know Beal is more than comfortable taking over in these situations. Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Yeah, they need everything to break their way at this point if they're going to rally back.
Markkanen a screen on Beal. MP. Missed on the three.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Yeah, they really wanted that bucket to go. You can't get discouraged, though.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, and both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
MP knocks down the three.
And these are the moments he's worked for. MP delivering down the stretch.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker. And the second of two is good. That makes it a 3-point lead. And Will Hardy is called timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
And every miss finds its way to his hand. Well, what an impressive performance.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. This win such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
We knew rebounds would be a key factor in this matchup. You weren't able to control the glass as much as you would have liked. How do you turn that around?
Struggle doesn't mean it's time to jump ship. Struggle and growth feel exactly the same. Strange, new, not always comfortable, but always worth it, you know? The trust and teamwork that brought us together is what's going to get us through it. This is just a rough patch.
Words of wisdom. Thanks a lot, MP. Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific work as always, Dom. You never fail to impress. Thank you so much. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. See you later.
Up, everybody, it's your boy MP, and I'm coming to you live from the locker room before the very first game of my rookie revenge tour. We're going up against a so-called blue chipper from this year's draft, and I'm looking to show the world who's really him.
All right. You feel like you're putting pressure on yourself to perform, by talking so publicly about this?
Nah, not at all. These kids were in college swiping their meal plans and doing problem sets last year. I was in Europe playing against grown men, running professional sets, and working on my game 24/7. Tonight is when all of that work, that's gonna pay off. Stay tuned. MP out.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, and roaming the sideline for tonight's game are Allie LaForce. So the opening lineup for the Suns. They've got Dunn, Devin Booker out there with Jalen Green. Then there's Dylan Brooks, and it's Williams at the 5 spot. And for Utah, they've got Walker. With a completely new group on the floor. And one thing to note, MP has vocalized his desire to be the top rookie in this class. He wants to outdo his peers every time he's on the floor.
And I love that MP is walking into this league with his sights set high. But guess what? He's got his work cut out for him. When you look at the names in this rookie class, now we get to enjoy watching him chase his dreams here in the NBA. Good luck to MP on the journey.
And for a report on MP, let's send it over to Allie.
Thank you. Well, we've seen glimpses of greatness from this year's rookie class, and tonight we have a couple of interesting rookies going head-to-head. I asked MP about the matchup. He said his goal is to become the best of his entire group. He's taking that on as a very personal challenge. Guys, you have to like that determination.
He is as competitive as they come. That was a terrific report. Thank you. MP making his way into the NBA now, but his journey has taken him to Europe, where he spent a season playing for Paris FC.
I don't know too much about his time there, but I know that Paris FC is well known for how they develop players. MP seemingly made a huge leap in his skill set and approach, and that's what has led him here to the NBA.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. Bailey comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And Mikhailuk's subbed in for Keontae George. Bucket is good.
The whole selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
24 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Rodriguez. There's the pick. Here's Mikhailuk. Back to Rodriguez. The 3 ball. Bangs home the trifecta. MP's got 6. There's O'Neal with the 3. No good on the shot. Both teams having won here early. Still close through the first quarter. Suns lead by 1. From the Delta Center, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. What stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
We've got Collier. MP out there with Nurkic. And there's Anderson. That's the group right now for Utah.
You talk about high-quality shot, a paint touch to a kick-out. This is the modern NBA.
And, Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he can be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
Yep, it counts.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Rodriguez outside. Nurkic kicks to MP. Back to Nurkic. Shoots over Richards. Nurkic can't hit.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
Richards passes to Green. The tray. The rebound by Anderson.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Suns leading by 3. Here's Gillespie. He had 15 points last outing. They set the pick. Allen for 3. The rebound by Collier. The Jazz have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. O'Neal against Rodriguez. Six on the shot clock. The shot, no good. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Gillespie, the pass to Richards. Here's Green. Tries from 10. Jump shot is good. Green's got the lead up to 5 now. For Phoenix.
The second pick of the 2021 draft, Jalen Green is a bucket, plain and simple.
Substitution on the court.
There's 37 seconds left in the second quarter. Allen the bounce pass. Brooks with no one around. A basket good off the assist from Allen.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Kessler's setting the pick for MP. Another miss by Utah. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Pass to Booker. Fires the 3. And it's Utah with the rebound. This game against Phoenix here, it's the first look at the Suns.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
And so we wrap up the first half. Phoenix ahead, leading by 10. And we'll return shortly.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket. Veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been a lot of them. But I'll go with either Bird or Jordan, because trash talk is only...
Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Utah Jazz.
Well, let's be honest.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. This is checked in for the Jazz. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to George. Markkanen sets the pick for MP. No good from outside. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game, and that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Setting the floor for the Suns. Dunn is out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Green. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Williams at the center, locking down the middle.
You have got to push Mark Williams further out. If you give him that interior space, he's going to make shots.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, nobody is quite sure just how the partnership of Devin Booker and Jalen Green will play out in the desert. They were just one of 3 backcourts to average 20 points per game each last season, but with so many overlapping qualities, it's not the most obvious fit. But many in the league feel that Green could mold himself actually after Booker, and that gives the Suns another potential offensive focal point. Everyone around the league is curious to see how they'll make this work, guys.
A dangerous duo for sure. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, when someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, that's the Dirk. Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the Lauri. Kevin, back to you.
Ooh, that's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Outside, Green. From the wing. MP grabs the miss.
Boy, tough break there. Defense leaves him wide open. He can't get the mid-range to go. Ouch.
Outside for George. Rodriguez feeling it out a bit. Just 5 on the clock. George finds MP. Knocks it loose. They turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And the Jazz making a change here. Hendricks is checked in. And for the Suns, Nick Richards. He's checked in for Williams. Royce O'Neal comes in for Dunn. And Grayson Allen subbed in for Brooks. O'Neal outside. That 3 off the mark. Jazz trail by 15. Here's Rodriguez. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Now here's Allen. Nails the wide open jump shot. Allen's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Collier out there with Markkanen. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's Rodriguez. And it's Anderson in at the 3. That's the group right now for Utah. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there. Cost them a possession.
Phoenix leading by 16. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style,
You have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you've got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
And here's MP for three. And the Jazz can't hang on to the ball.
That's a tough break there. If there is any hope of making a comeback, they have got to take better care of the ball.
Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Nurkic. And the Suns also making a change. Booker's checked in. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. For the three. Rebounded by the Jazz. Kessler's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Kessler's setting the pick for MP. MP showing the range.
Well, after knocking down a couple in the first half, that's his first triple here in the second.
Booker outside. From downtown. And the three ball is good. And the Suns lead by 16.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here. Really giving his team a lift.
Kessler setting the pick for MP. On the wing, Markkanen. Jazz passing it around. MP fires. And it doesn't go. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's Booker. Booker draws the double. Now Richards. O'Neal. Now Booker for three. MP with the rebound. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Does not go in.
If he's got that much space, he's got the green light. He just doesn't make it.
Now Green puts up the three. Good on the three-point shot.
Oh, not even thinking about it. When Green is catching and firing like that, you know he's feeling it.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth. And here's MP for three. Doesn't go that time. Suns leading by 19 points.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Suns.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Devin Booker.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Allen surveying the D. Inside. That's a good one. Shot clock at 6. Offline with his 3. MP with it. Here's McKaylee. Allen defending. And here's MP for 3. Off on that one. So it's the Suns winning easily here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Now let's go to Jennifer Quintana.
You've talked about the need to send a message to opponents beyond winning or losing. You didn't get the win tonight. What message do you think you sent?
With all due respect to our opponents, but we beat ourselves tonight. I need to be dominant on the glass, and I wasn't. There's no other option.
Here you, MP. Thank you. Kevin, back to you.
Hey, Jen, thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, saying thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
I have to say, I didn't expect this to happen so soon. Well, you did it. You're in the starting lineup, man.
I'd be lying if I said I was surprised, but I appreciate it, Coach.
Good. Now you have to prove you belong.
Come on, Coach, you know I got it.
Look, I just want to be as clear as possible with you. And if we bench a vet tonight and start a rookie and you lay an egg, it makes the organization look real bad. And that can have ripple effects. Listen, I need you to go out and make an impact, at least on one end of the floor tonight.
Keep it real with me, Coach. Would you get in trouble if I didn't?
Well, I'll put it to you this way. There's a lot of politics when you reach this level. Things aren't always simple as X's and O's.
Yeah, see that right there? That's why you should know I won't let you down.
Ooh, I like that.
I got you, Coach.
Thanks, man.
Here we go. Game 2 in our rookie revenge tour. Time to put up and show out.
Dave's opponent ain't a fan of your videos, man.
He should worry less about what I post on my socials and more about his game.
Look what he said this morning.
He's gonna let me know? No.
He also said you can't guard him, and a few other things I ain't gonna repeat. It was a long interview, though, I'll tell you that.
Okay, so what you're basically telling me is this dude is begging for me to teach him a lesson. Come on, #1 rule, don't start nothing you can't finish, bro. All right, listen. You're gonna learn today. You're gonna learn.
Good, MP. You know, I have never been to a wedding. Have you?
Heard this either.
Hey, man.